Good morning. We are starting our second week of our 2-week ab challenge. It is Monday. We are on day number 8. We are going back to what we did last week, and we're making it a little more intense, a little more to it. So come on down for the Nisi abs. All right, we're going longer period of time for these. So you're going to extend those legs straight out. Toes are pointed. Remember, we're activating those thighs and those muscles. Hands behind your head. Now adjust yourself so your belly is pressing in and your spine is against the floor. You've tucked your tailbone a little bit. Chin off your chest. Let's go. Lift and lower. You're breathing nice and comfortable and steady. Chin is off of your chest and you're bringing your nose or even your chin up towards the ceiling. And you can do it without, the hands. The hands are pulling on the head. The hands are there to rest the head so your neck doesn't get tired. And I'm not looking for speed, because I want the rib cage to open and then pull everything in. Open the rib cage, pull everything in. My toes are pointed, my thighs are engaged. We're not done. We're doing these longer than we did the last time around. So, you may want to put some music on. You're going to be here for a little bit longer. And we're going to hold this last one here at the top. Hold. Belly button's pulled in, like you're trying to touch the belly button to your spine. Chin off the chest. Head is just resting nicely in those hands. We're breathing, steady, not holding the breath. Toes pointed, thighs engaged, kind of squeezing from the ribs down. Everything is tight. Or like I like to say at home, taut. Scott hates it when I say taut. Hold it taut. It's like, what are you, an old lady? Like, come on, people use the word taut. He had never heard it before, right? All right, if I talked enough, you ready? Next part, pulse it up a little higher, higher. Still breathing, steady. Don't hold your breath. And try to keep it from being nothing like that. Just breathing in the nose and out the nose or out the mouth. Either one is fine. Don't stop. Abs tight. Thighs engaged. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3. Don't stop. Stay at the top. Top leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. How high that leg goes is up to you, but I would like it to be as straight as can be. So if you're right here, that's okay. You can be up a little bit. Or you can go really high. This is about as high as I'm going to go today. Sometimes I go more, but I'm just not today. But I am going longer. You remember what comes next? It's our least favorite, but it's our favorite, right? Hold this last one at the top. Bottom leg is going to come up to meet it, and I'm still at the cross. We come down, lift to the cross. So last week at this point, we were done with this. I'm going to go just a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can hear me breathing. You know it's starting to get a little harder. Okay, other side. Cross the left or the right. Now, when you have those toes pointed and you cross, your back tends to arch off the back. See, I don't know if you can see that. My back arched. So I'm going to press. I'm going to tuck my tailbone in. Press that spine down. Same thing. Toes pointed, thighs engaged, chin off your chest. Crunches. Ooh. Second round, I feel it much faster because I'm already a little tired from doing it. Now keep going while I talk to you here. What I want to make sure you're doing is sometimes when we do abs, we tend to pooch our belly out. That's still going to strengthen your abs, but it's going to train your abs to be pooched out while they're strong. So if you're just looking for strong abs, that's fine. But if you're looking for more of a flat belly with those abs, you want to suck that belly button in to try and hollow that belly out. Now that's not for all ab exercises. That's mostly for what we're doing here anytime you're on the ground doing crunches. How's your breathing? We're not pulling on that head. We're remembering to kind of open the ribs. I'm not arching my back, I'm opening the ribs. But then I really am pressing everything flat against the floor. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold this one at the top. Okay, belly button's pulled in. So if I look down, you should be like, ooh, that looks flatter than it usually does when I stand up. You'd be like, that's what I want it to look like. Because you're sucking it in, but you're breathing. Your chin is off your chest. You're not giving up. You're not giving up on yourself. I got this. You got this. We got this. Let's do it. All right, pulse it higher. You were as high as you could go, and then you're pushing yourself just a little bit more. What do I say? Effort brings. Did you say it? Did you say rewards? It does, I promise. Those of you that have been consistent this whole week, you should already notice a difference. I'm not saying you've lost 10 pounds, 5 pounds, no. You should feel like maybe you're standing taller, or that for some reason your belly is holding a little bit flatter. You're definitely getting stronger. Hold it at the top. Top leg is going to lift and lower. When that leg comes down, try to fight the arch of the back, keeping the belly button pulled in. You'll have a natural like tilt to that tailbone, but we're trying to fight it. That's how you get stronger in those abs, is fighting that. Now making sure that leg comes up. When it comes down, it's at the cross still. 3, 2, holding this leg at the top. Bottom leg comes up to meet in that cross. Lower and left. You're almost done with this whole section here. And then we have after this the windshield abs. I'm still up. Chin off the chest. I lost count, but I believe that we have 4 left. We'll go with that. 3, 2, 1. All right, windshield abs. Glue those elbows down, hands here, feet are up. All right, we have that 9, I don't want us here, 90-degree angle. We drop those knees to the side. Elbows are helping. Ooh, that feels good. Good, I tend to kind of move. Like if I kept going and going, before long I'd be off the mat, because when I do this, it's like my body's slowly walking off. If you notice that yourself, it's normal. Do you remember how to make this a little harder if you want that today? When you start to come down, you can point that top leg. Just make sure there's not like a window in your way right here. Right, so maybe we go, there we go. Or maybe I'll kick you guys. Right, here I am and I go, kick ya. You can also increase it a little bit more with the 2 legs, but always bring it back in. I tend to keep going. Gotta adjust that now. Got that 90 degrees still. Once I add the kicks, for some reason my feet tend to come back down, and I need to remind myself, don't do it. Good, that way the abs work harder. You know, if you want to try it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can do this. Oh, got my feet out a little more. Oh, I see what Nisa's talking about. You see that? I've kind of crawled like an entire 1.5 feet. And you should be able to carry on a pretty good conversation like I am right now. The dying part is over, but you should notice you're doing something. This is a little more for mobility and your side obliques. But you get more out of it if you add that little leg point, 1 or 2 legs. And if you're doing those, you feel it for sure. And we have, let's do 4 total. 3, 2, and 1. And that's it. You are done for Monday with those abs. Let me know that you did it. You get a point to prove it. You get a point, you know, if you post anything about the ab challenge on your social media page and encourage people to join us, whether they're part of SGT or not, you get another point as well. That's 10 minutes. Your abs are in, your abs are done. Get on with your day. See ya.